Close your eyes and feel the weight of this moment. Your body sinks deeper into comfort as your breath finds its natural rhythm. Tonight, you discover something profound. You are not merely witnessing your life unfold. You are the conscious artist painting it into existence with every heartbeat. Imagine consciousness as a vast, shimmering ocean. Each thought you think creates ripples across this infinite field, and these ripples don't simply fade away. They become the very waves that carry your tomorrow toward you. The observer effect isn't just a quantum principle happening in distant laboratories. It's the sacred dance between your awareness and the universe, happening right here, right now, within the sanctuary of your own being. Your nervous system has been carrying stories that no longer serve you. Old patterns, whispered fears, inherited doubts. They've been running like background programs in the quantum computer of your mind. But here, in this gentle stillness, you remember your true nature. You are not the victim of these patterns. You are the conscious observer who can witness them with compassion and choose differently. Feel your breath soften as you recognize this truth. Every moment you spend in aware presence, you are literally collapsing quantum possibilities into new realities. The field responds to your inner state, like a mirror reflecting back your deepest beliefs about what's possible. When your heart whispers, "I am worthy of love," the universe hears this frequency and begins orchestrating circumstances that match this vibration. Your subconscious mind has been protecting you through familiar limitations, keeping you safe in the known. But safety and growth cannot coexist in the same space forever. Tonight, as your conscious mind releases its grip on control, your deeper wisdom awakens. You begin to sense the quantum flow, that effortless current that carries you toward experiences aligned with your truest self. The trauma loops that once felt so solid begin to dissolve as you remember. You are not your past. You are not your fears. You are the eternal observer, the conscious space in which all experiences arise and pass away. Each breath becomes a gentle invitation to release what no longer belongs to your story. As your body relaxes deeper, notice how your awareness naturally expands. This is quantum entanglement on the most intimate level. Your consciousness connecting with the infinite field of possibility. Your heart rate slows, your muscles soften, and somewhere in this surrender, you begin to feel it. The quiet pulse of your authentic self, waiting patiently beneath years of conditioning. The observer in you awakens not through effort, but through the profound stillness of simply being present with what is. Your breath becomes a bridge between who you were and who you're becoming. Each exhale releases the old identity. Each inhale draws in fresh possibility. Tonight, as sleep approaches, rest in this knowing. Your awareness itself is the most powerful creative force in your universe. What dreams might arise when you finally trust the observer within you to guide the way? Close your eyes and place one hand gently over your heart. Feel that steady rhythm beneath your palm, not just a muscle contracting, but something far more mysterious. Your heart is speaking in a language older than words, broadcasting a signal that reaches beyond the boundaries of your body into the very fabric of space itself. Each heartbeat creates ripples of electromagnetic energy that extend outward like stones dropped into still water. These aren't just biological impulses, they're quantum signatures, coherent waves that carry the essence of who you are into the field of infinite possibility. When your heart finds its natural rhythm as it does now in this quiet moment, it becomes a beacon of harmony broadcasting through dimensions unseen. Breathe slowly and feel how your heart responds to each gentle inhale. Notice how the rhythm shifts, becoming deeper, more spacious. This isn't random. Your heart is naturally synchronizing with the quantum field around you, finding its resonance frequency, like a tuning fork striking its perfect note. Your peaceful heart creates vibrations that reality itself begins to match. Scientists speak of the observer effect, how consciousness shapes what we experience, but your heart is perhaps the most powerful observer of all, constantly witnessing and responding to the emotional landscape of your inner world. When you allow your heart to rest in this gentle cadence, you're not just calming your nervous system, you're teaching the quantum field what peace feels like. Your heart's electromagnetic field extends several feet beyond your physical body, touching everything and everyone nearby with its invisible embrace. Right now, as you sink deeper into stillness, that field is becoming more coherent, more aligned. The chaotic frequencies of stress and worry are dissolving into something smoother, more harmonic. Think of your heart as both receiver and transmitter, picking up the subtle energies around you while simultaneously broadcasting your own quantum signature. When that signature carries the frequency of calm, of love, of deep rest, you create ripples of transformation that extend far beyond what your mind could ever orchestrate alone. As sleep begins to call you, let your awareness rest in this sacred rhythm. Each heartbeat is a quiet prayer, a gentle pulse that connects you to the vast web of quantum entanglement that binds all things. Your heart knows secrets. Your mind is still learning how to trust, how to surrender, how to let the universe's rhythm become your own. Feel how your breathing naturally slows to match your heart's deeper rhythm. This is coherence, the moment when all systems in your body begin to dance together in perfect timing. And in that dance, reality itself begins to shift, rearranging itself around the peaceful frequency your heart so gently offers. What dreams might come when your heart's quantum signature broadcasts only love? Every thought you've ever believed about yourself exists as a wave of possibility until the moment you observe it into being. Tonight, as your conscious mind drifts towards sleep, your subconscious patterns, those well-worn neural pathways, begin to soften, like quantum waves collapsing into particles. Your old identity stories dissolve when you stop energizing them with attention. In this twilight space between waking and sleeping, which version of yourself will you allow to emerge? Feel your breath slow now, each exhale releasing the stories your nervous system has carried for years. I am not enough. I always struggle. Love is dangerous. These narratives live in your body as tension, as shallow breathing, as the subtle armor you wear even in sleep. But here, in this sacred pause between day and night, you can observe these stories without becoming them. Your subconscious mind operates like a quantum field, infinite potential, waiting for consciousness to collapse it into experience. For decades, you've been the observer of your own limitations, watching the same patterns crystallize into the same reality. The anxious thought becomes the racing heart. The fearful story becomes the contracted chest. The belief in scarcity becomes the clenched jaw. But what happens when you withdraw your observation from these old stories? When you stop watching the wave of I am broken and simply let it dissolve back into the field of pure possibility? Your body knows how to release what no longer serves. Feel how your shoulders drop as you exhale, how your face softens when you stop performing even for yourself. This is not denial. This is quantum shift. You are not pushing away your old patterns. You are simply ceasing to collapse them into form through the observer effect of your attention. In the space between your heartbeats, new stories wait to be born. Stories of worthiness that need no proof. Stories of love that require no armor. Stories of abundance that flow like your breath, effortless, natural, always available. Your nervous system, so tired from defending outdated narratives, finally receives permission to rest. The trauma loops that once felt like identity begin to unwind. The emotional patterns you inherited, the beliefs you absorbed like secondhand smoke, they all soften when you remember they were never truly yours. As sleep approaches, you exist in a state of pure potential. No old story defines you. No past pattern owns you. You are the quantum field before any wave collapses, the consciousness before any reality forms. In this space of infinite possibility, which dream of yourself will you choose to observe into being? Let your last conscious thought tonight be this gentle question. What if the most beautiful version of your life is simply waiting for you to stop watching the old stories and start dreaming the new ones into existence? Close your eyes and imagine your nervous system as a vast constellation within your body, millions of neural pathways like luminous threads weaving through every cell, every breath, every heartbeat. Right now, as you settle deeper into this moment, your entire being transforms into a living antenna, delicately tuned to frequencies most people never notice. Your vagus nerve, that ancient wanderer stretching from your brainstem to your belly, begins to pulse with a rhythm older than memory. Feel it now, a gentle wave moving through your chest, your throat, your solar plexus. This is not merely biology. This is your body's quantum dance with the invisible field that surrounds all existence. When stress once held you captive, your sympathetic nervous system broadcast signals of chaos into the quantum field. Each anxious thought, each racing heartbeat, each shallow breath sent ripples of disorder outward, creating more of what you feared. Your fight or flight response became a transmission tower, endlessly broadcasting the frequency of survival, of scarcity, of separation. But here, in this sacred stillness, something profound shifts. Your parasympathetic system awakens like a master tuning fork struck in perfect silence. Feel how your shoulders release their ancient tension. Notice how your jaw softens, your brow smooths, your entire face melts into serenity. This is your nervous system's quantum coherence, a state where every neural pathway vibrates in harmony, where your cellular antenna aligns with frequencies of peace, of abundance, of connection. Your body becomes a perfect receiver, no longer intercepting signals of chaos, but drawing in waves of healing possibility. Your breath deepens naturally, and with each exhale, you release the electromagnetic residue of old fears. Your heart rate variability shifts into coherence, creating a measurable field around your body that extends 3 to 8 feet in every direction. This is your personal quantum field, your sphere of influence, gently reshaping the reality that meets you. Feel how stillness itself becomes your superpower. In this quiet space, your nervous system stops reacting and starts creating. The observer effect begins its gentle work, your peaceful awareness collapsing infinite quantum possibilities into experiences of grace, synchronicity, and flow. Your vagus nerve continues its ancient dance, orchestrating a symphony of restoration that touches every organ, every gland, every system in your body. Inflammation decreases, stress hormones dissolve, your immune system strengthens, your digestive system finds its natural rhythm. But the magic extends beyond your physical form. As your nervous system achieves coherence, you become quantum entangled with frequencies of healing that exist throughout the field. Your peaceful state creates ripples that touch the nervous systems of loved ones miles away. Your stillness becomes a gift to the collective human frequency. Rest here in this quantum dance, knowing that your nervous system is both the receiver and the transmitter of your deepest intentions. In this coherent state, you are no longer at the mercy of chaotic frequencies. You are the conscious observer, gently tuning your entire being to the frequency of your highest possibility. What if peace is not something you must find, but something you already are? Your body settles deeper into stillness as we explore one of the universe's most beautiful mysteries. Somewhere in a laboratory, scientists have discovered that two particles once connected remain forever linked across infinite space. Touch one, and the other responds instantly, as if distance were merely an illusion. Tonight, you discover that your consciousness operates through this same sacred principle, quantum entangled with every version of yourself that exists in tomorrow's light. Feel your breath slow and deepen. With each gentle exhale, you're not just releasing the day's tensions, you're sending ripples of peace forward through time. Your future self, the one who wakes tomorrow morning, is already receiving these transmissions of calm. The love you offer yourself in this moment travels like light through the quantum field, arriving exactly when it's needed most. Your nervous system has learned to brace for tomorrow's uncertainties, creating tension that echoes both backward and forward through time. But here, in this sacred pause between today and tomorrow, you remember something profound. The peace you cultivate now doesn't remain trapped in this single moment. It becomes entangled with every breath you'll take, every decision you'll make, every gentle morning that awaits you. Imagine your consciousness as a vast web of light, stretching not just through space, but through time itself. The self-compassion you practice tonight sends golden threads toward your future experiences. When tomorrow brings its inevitable challenges, you'll find yourself mysteriously equipped with patience you didn't know you possessed, strength that seems to arise from nowhere, wisdom that feels both new and ancient. This is the observer effect working through time, your present awareness literally reshaping tomorrow's landscape. The identity collapse you've been fearing begins to feel less like an ending and more like a gentle metamorphosis. You're not losing who you are, you're discovering who you've always been beneath the layers of who you thought you had to become. Your subconscious mind, that faithful guardian, starts to sense this quantum connection. The stories it's been telling to keep you safe begin to soften as they recognize a deeper safety, the safety of being connected to an infinite field of possibility. Each breath becomes a bridge between this moment and the next, carrying forward your deepest intentions like seeds on the wind. As sleep draws nearer, feel into this truth. Your present moment awareness is never lost. It becomes part of tomorrow's foundation, woven into the fabric of experiences yet to unfold. The peace you're cultivating right now is already there, waiting in tomorrow's sunrise, embedded in next week's unexpected joys, quantum entangled with every future moment when you'll need to remember how loved you are. What kind of tomorrow might emerge from the gentleness you're offering yourself tonight? In the deepest moments of stillness, when your breathing becomes so soft it barely stirs the air, you begin to sense something vast and quiet beneath the surface of ordinary awareness. This is the field of pure potential, an infinite ocean of possibility that exists in the space between what is and what could be. Scientists call it the quantum vacuum, but this name hardly captures its profound mystery. It's not empty space at all, but rather the most fertile darkness imaginable, a creative void pulsing with the potential for every dream, every star, every gentle thought that has ever been born. As you rest here now, your consciousness is naturally sinking through the layers of daily concern, through the chatter of the thinking mind, into this primordial silence. Feel how your body grows heavier with each breath, as if you're descending through liquid starlight into deeper waters. This isn't sleep approaching, this is your awareness, returning to its source, to the field that existed before form, before time, before the first wave of creation rippled across eternity's surface. In this space between heartbeats, between thoughts, you touch the same creative matrix that shapes galaxies and guides the dance of atoms. Your meditation becomes a doorway, your stillness a key that unlocks the chamber where all possibilities wait in patient darkness. Here, the observer effect takes on its deepest meaning, for you are not separate from this field, but woven into its very essence. Notice how thoughts arise and dissolve like bubbles in champagne, each one emerging from this vast stillness only to return to it moments later. This is how reality forms itself, dreams crystallizing from the quantum field, solidifying into experience, then melting back into pure potential. You are both witness and participant in this eternal dance of becoming. As your breathing slows to match the rhythm of creation itself, feel yourself held by this infinite field. Every cell in your body is in constant communication with this quantum ocean, receiving information, sharing frequency, co-creating the reality you'll wake into tomorrow. Your sleep becomes a sacred collaboration with the universe's dreaming mind. In the space between conscious and unconscious, between wake and sleep, you plant seeds of intention in the most fertile ground imaginable. The field responds not to your words or efforts, but to the quality of your being, the frequency of love, peace, and trust that emanates from your resting form. What you are, not what you do, shapes what emerges from this creative darkness. Let yourself dissolve now into this gentle void, knowing that you are not disappearing but returning home. The field of pure potential holds you like a mother's embrace, whispering possibilities into your dreams. What new world will bloom from your sleeping heart? Every emotion you feel broadcasts a unique frequency into the quantum field, like ripples on an invisible pond. As your body relaxes completely, as your breath becomes a gentle whisper, you naturally shift into higher frequencies, gratitude, wonder, deep acceptance. These elevated states don't just feel good. They literally restructure reality at the quantum level. Tonight, your peaceful surrender becomes tomorrow's foundation. Which frequency will you choose as your signature vibration? Feel how your heart rate has slowed, how each breath carries you deeper into coherence. Your nervous system is tuning itself like a violin string, finding its natural resonance. This isn't effort, this is return. You are remembering the frequency of your truest self, the one that existed before fear taught you to vibrate lower. Fear broadcasts at a chaotic frequency, jagged, discordant, creating interference patterns in your quantum field. When you lived from this vibration, your reality reflected its signature: closed doors, missed connections, opportunities that felt just out of reach. But as your body releases into sleep, as your breath becomes rhythm instead of survival, you naturally ascend to frequencies that reorganize the field around you. Gratitude vibrates differently. Feel it now in the softness of your chest, the way your shoulders drop when you appreciate this moment of peace. This frequency doesn't demand or grasp, it receives. It recognizes, it harmonizes with the abundance already present. When you broadcast gratitude, the quantum field responds by collapsing waves of possibility into experiences that match this vibration. Wonder carries an even higher frequency. The openness of a child seeing snow for the first time, the curiosity that keeps your heart soft and receptive. In wonder, you become quantum entangled with mystery itself, with the infinite creativity that dreams worlds into being. This frequency invites miracles not through force, but through the magnetic pull of genuine amazement. Your body is a quantum instrument, constantly broadcasting your inner state. The tension you carry transmits scarcity. The love you feel radiates abundance. The peace you cultivate magnetizes harmony. Tonight, as your conscious mind releases its grip, your unconscious frequency patterns have space to transform. Notice how differently your body feels when you imagine being deeply loved versus deeply criticized. Your cells respond instantly. Your energy field shifts. Your quantum frequency changes. This is not metaphor. This is the physics of consciousness meeting matter, of inner states becoming outer experiences through the bridge of your personal vibration. As sleep approaches, you exist in pure frequency, no longer the story of who you were, but the vibration of who you are becoming. Your peaceful surrender tonight seeds tomorrow's reality. The frequency you fall asleep within is the one you'll wake up broadcasting. In this liminal space between day and night, between conscious and unconscious, you have exquisite power. You can choose to broadcast old frequencies of struggle and limitation, or you can attune to the signature vibration of your highest self, already present, already perfect, waiting only for your recognition. What frequency feels most true to who you are beneath all the stories, beneath all the fear? Let that vibration carry you into sleep, knowing it will reshape your world while you dream.